Hey, thanks for coming back. In today's video, I'd like to talk to you about this. This is the Anker PowerCast M300 USB microphone. It is a condenser microphone with a 16mm capsule. It is an end address microphone, meaning you talk onto, well, you might consider it the top, but you talk on the end of the microphone, not the sides of the microphone. It does come with a nice little base and a little bit of a unique design where you loosen this knob up and you can rotate it. But also, on the base, it has a ball, kind of a ball joint, so it kind of maneuvers around like that. So you can use it that way as well. The other thing, let me tighten that up. Let me take the base off to show you. Once you unscrew the base, which has a pretty good weight to it, that's what the base screw looks like. That's what the hole right here looks like. It's big enough to fit on a microphone stand, a standard microphone stand. You know, like what you see musicians using. You can stick it on there. There's no adapter to make it any smaller, so you're going to have to buy one if you want it. All the magic happens right here on the bottom. You got a headphone port. It does connect with my USB Type-C, and this button right here is for RGB lighting. And it's only right, the RGB lighting is only in this white circle here on the bottom of the microphone. There is lighting in this part here. Blue when it's active, meaning you can talk into it and other people will hear you. Red when it's muted. And green gets you into the headphone volume. And all of that is right here. One knob. You just simply turn it up and down for the microphone gain or the headphone volume. You give it a quick press to turn the light from blue to red to mute it. And that's it. Now there's a few issues with this microphone I'd like to bring up. Number one, this is an infinite turning knob, meaning there's no beginning or end. So if you turn it all the way to the right, it's just going to keep spinning. If you turn it all the way to the left, it's going to keep spinning. It's a minor issue, but for me it is kind of a deal breaker, because when the pot or the control in here, the knob just keeps spinning, you have no way to know if you're turned up all the way or turned up or turned down all the way unless you're monitoring it with your headphones. And to me, that's kind of counterproductive. If I don't want to use headphones to monitor it, so to speak, I shouldn't have to. I should, you know, have some kind of a reference from beginning to end, if you will, from low to high, if you will. The other thing is the cables that you get. You get two sets of cables. On one end, or one cable, it's USB Type-C, and on the other end, it's USB Type-C. The other cable, of course, is USB Type-C, and on the other end of that cable is USB Type-A. So if you have an older computer, it should work either way because of the cables. It is a plug-and-play type microphone. The bit rate is 24-bit at 96 kilohertz. The frequency response is 20 hertz to 20 kilohertz. It's also a cardioid patterned microphone, meaning it's really picking up from this part, what some people will consider the top of the microphone. It will reject a lot of the sound coming from the sides. And this will work with Windows 7 or higher, or the Mac OS 10.11 or higher. Now, I would have loved to have given you an example or an audio sample of this microphone, but I could not get it to work. On 3 different laptops, I could not get this to work. I even tried different cables other than the ones that it came with, and it just didn't work. It kept connecting and disconnecting. And then it would also just shut off. Because when you plug it in and after Windows recognizes it, this part here in this little grill will light up blue. And that's to let you know it's active and ready to talk. Well, just as I start recording, boom, I hear Windows make the noise that it disconnects. And no matter what I did, that's all it kept doing. It kept connecting, disconnecting, connecting, disconnecting. So I couldn't even get an audio sample. Maybe I just happened to have gotten a bad unit. I don't know. But here is what I mean by it kept connecting and disconnecting. I recorded a very short video to show you what it was doing. Okay, hopefully that little video sample of what this microphone, the one I currently have, has been doing is helpful. Now, since I cannot give you, or basically since I couldn't test the thing, I'm kind of hesitant on saying don't get this microphone, because I've seen a lot of review videos on YouTube and it worked pretty good for everybody else. They had no problems with the microphone. Seems like if there's any problems with the microphone, no one really wants to put them on YouTube and say, hey, look, I've been having this problem with this microphone. Well, I'm not just everybody. If I got a problem with the microphone, I'm going to let you know. So my advice is, if you go to Anker and you buy this microphone, I mean, I like the way it looks and everything, and I like all the specifications, and I even liked how it sounded from the videos I've seen on YouTube and people reviewing it. I really wanted this to work, but it didn't work. So if you do buy this microphone, save all of your paperwork and test it out immediately. Plug it in, no matter what computer or device you have, whether it be Windows or Mac. Test it out immediately, make sure it works. If it doesn't work, contact Anker and let them know that you're having problems with it. If you can somehow record the problem, the issue, like if you're having an issue like I did, somehow record it maybe to say, hey, this is what's happening, and maybe get a refund or return it or exchange it for another one. So my advice is, I'm going to have to say, why go through the headache of ordering it, getting it, and it possibly not working? It might happen to you what happened to me. Go ahead and get any one of the other microphones that I reviewed for you on my channel. I would highly suggest some of those before this one. And I reviewed a lot of nice USB type microphones. Any one of those right now I would recommend over the Anker PowerCast M300. Well, if you happen to like this video, please give it that thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel and don't forget about that notification bell. It would really help me if you were to share this video and some of my others on all of your social media sites. And until the next video, you, your friends, your family, and yes, even your pets, you all have a great day. I'll see you down the road in the next video.